Hello friends, this video is for entertainment purposes only. It is an energy reading, my interpretation of messages I receive from Spirit and Tarot. As such, nothing discussed in this video is intended to be taken as fact. It is all alleged speculation, opinion. I will be using tarot to look into energies surrounding victims of the Idaho 4 tragedy. That being said, I am going to continue in this video looking into energies pertaining to JS that night. So, from my last reading, I left this spread out. I did meditate over it for about 10 minutes. I did not come up with anything that I didn't say in the last video. The energy is still very much the same. It is that he knew that something bad was going to happen, but I do not think he knew the extent of it. I do think that he suspected that it could get very bad, but I think he was, I don't know if I would say in denial or hopeful or just not really grasping that it could come to what it did come to. It's almost like he definitely thought that somebody was coming to get their revenge on the girls. And he thought that the girls would be way overpowered. He definitely thought they were in a vulnerable position and that they were going to get something bad. I do not believe he knew that they were going to die. It doesn't seem like it, but it seems like he didn't write that off as a possibility. Seems like he was more hopeful than anything that like it wouldn't come to that. I wouldn't say he was confident that it wouldn't, but I just don't think he was thinking like that. I think he was more so trying to avoid thinking like that. The only thing that's throwing me here is the Hierophant. So he thought that when the girls got home, that this King of Wands was going to return to the home. King of Wands reversed. I do believe, to get some type of revenge. Possibly under the instruction of somebody else. Like this King of Wands may have been taking instruction. Let's just get one more card for what JS knew that night, what he thought was going to happen to the girls. As far as like, did he know that it was going to result in 4 people dying? Or was that not really Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, he definitely thought that they were going to have to pay a debt. Some sort of, I wouldn't say karma as in karma from the universe, but karma that they had gotten with somebody else. In somebody else's eyes, this was their karma and what they deserved. He also thought, he didn't write off death as a possibility for these girls. He did not. He didn't necessarily think they were going to die. He didn't necessarily think they weren't going to die, though. Let me grab this deck. Can we get something on the Hierophant here? The Hierophant is still throwing me. Explain to me what the Hierophant is in this case. Is this like this King of Wands taking instruction from somebody? Is this like an organization? Is this a university? Is this law enforcement? Okay, yeah, so Queen of Swords, this is, I believe, somebody taking instruction from somebody else, or somebody giving the word that, okay, so this person, maybe it's this King of Wands reverse returning to the house for the girls on the instruction of this person, the advisor, which in this case would have been JS, saying, okay, they're home, they're vulnerable, they're alone, it's just them. Yeah, it feels like this is someone calling the shots. Telling this person, okay, go to the house. Yeah, and do whatever. Yeah. This reads like an organization or a higher up telling somebody, okay, now go deal with your problem because they're home. And I think JS knew that this person would be returning to the girls to give this justice in reverse, whatever he thought they were owed. But I think JS was aware that even this person, I believe, was at the mercy of this person, the Hierophant, the one giving the instruction. Whoops. Way to go. Yeah, I think Jack didn't know. He didn't know what was going to happen. He knew something bad was going to happen, and he knew something big was going to happen. He didn't necessarily know it would result in death. He didn't necessarily think it wouldn't result in death. I can say that much. Okay. Why did JS choose? Okay, so in that reading, the last reading that I did on him, it almost felt like, I don't know if it's because I've seen the video of him saying they're going to get you girls for this, Maddie. But I also kind of got the feeling from that reading, it almost felt like he, yes, was working for the other side, but at the same time, almost like trying to warn the girls without warning the girls, because he didn't want to get in trouble with the other side. But I feel that he felt at least a little bit of guilt about what he was doing, like taking part in this. I almost want to say that he, not saying like, oh my gosh, they're definitely coming for you girls tonight, like you better go hide out or you better get out of town or whatever, but almost like I want to sort of drop a hint, because not necessarily to save them from it, but almost like to save himself, to make himself feel like okay, to try to rid some of the guilt, I guess, of taking part in it. And when I say taking part, I don't necessarily mean the actual unalivings. I just mean his part, whatever that was. Following the girls, giving information about when they were going home, stuff like that. Now I'm going to ask, why did JS choose to participate in whatever way that he did participate, which I'm not clear about exactly what all that is yet. But why did he choose to participate? Like, what was Five of Pentacles? Because this affected him too in some way. Why did JS, thank you, Spirit, King of Swords? High Priestess again. It's giving me better you than me vibes. Queen of Swords. The Untold Story. Oh. Judgment in reverse. It is because he was involved in some way too. This was going to affect him in some way as well. It's like either if he didn't do it, it was going to affect him, or if he did, but some way he had incentive to want. I mean, not necessarily want, but yeah, lovers. The lovers. He was joined with the other side. He was working with the other side as well. They're telling me to move on, and I'm going to, but I just want to look at this for just a second. I know, I'm stubborn. I'm sorry. Something about if this information got out. Okay, so in some of my previous readings, I was like, it was Maddie owing somebody money. It was Maddie had all this information that she was going to let out. It's both. Okay? But the two are related. And something about the information getting out would have caused JS problems as well, because somebody was like going to release some secrets or something, but he wanted that information to stay hidden. Maybe yeah, he felt obligated to whoever was running this whole shebang for some reason. It was like, okay, it gives the feeling of, if one of us goes down, we all go down. So you're going to do what I tell you to do, because if you don't, basically you're going to be the one to go down. We'll make sure that you take the fall, or take part of the fall, or something like that. It was like the lovers, you're under contract with us, the high priestess, these secrets, secret organization, secret whatever, all this stuff that's been going on in the dark. It's like, you know, things that you don't want to get out, so you're going to do this for us, because if you don't, we're going to make sure that 10 of Cups reversed, you're not part of this happy family anymore. Like Knight of Cups, here's your offer to do what we say, because something's incoming. There is a change incoming, and it's like, it could be you one way or the other if you don't do what we say. It feels like he wasn't told the whole story, though. Like, it also feels like somebody with authority. Yeah, King of Pentacles. He could have been even given money for it, like, or not necessarily money, but something of value to him. It feels like the somebody with authority was like, you're gonna do this. I don't know why. I don't know why he felt like this person had authority over him. Huh. Okay. So moving on. I do think, should I ask that? Oh, screw it. I'm just gonna ask it. We'll see what we get. If they tell me to stop or don't say something, then I won't. But they're giving me chills. I don't know if they really want to. They're asking me if I want to do this. Do I want to do this? I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this. Let's just do it and see what we get, and then maybe I won't post it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what was the role of JS in this whole ordeal? Hangman reversed, Six of Pentacles reversed. He did something to get himself off the hook. He also did something behind the scenes. This was something he didn't want to be known that he was participating in, but he did this to help himself or save himself in some way. I don't know what that means. I don't have a clue, you guys. Knight of Wands reverse. He wasn't happy about it. In fact, he may have even, it was like a, He did know that he was betraying them. Yeah, the Fool reverse. He didn't know the whole story, though. He did this based on either being told, like, okay, for instance, if somebody was telling him to do it and they were like, listen, I need you to do this because we're going to go over there and, like, I don't know. I have no idea what they would have really said, but, like, just for example, okay, we're going to go over there and, like, tie the girls up and beat them up a little bit and scare the shit out of them for this. Okay. Or maybe they didn't tell him what they were going to do. They were like, we're going to go over there and teach the girls a lesson. Okay. It feels like he didn't know the whole story. He did it based on only knowing a portion of it. Like, okay, for instance, if somebody says, I need you to do this and let us know when they're home or whatever, because we're about to go over and teach the girls a lesson. Well, if you say teach somebody a lesson, obviously your first thought is not to assume that means to kill them, because dead people don't learn lessons. I mean, I guess their soul would, but these people don't seem like very, like, spiritual or soul people, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I don't even know what I'm getting at here. His role, he was blind in a way to what he was truly doing. The burden that he carried. Oh. Is it possible that he did this because one of the girls had rejected him at some point? Like, he tried to be with one of them and they rejected him, and he secretly was like, not that he wanted them dead, but, like, kind of like, I don't know. It's a really weird energy from him. Really, really weird energy from him that I get. It's like he liked the girls and wanted to be friends with them, but at the same time, he had, like disdain for one of them. Or maybe, I think it feels like one of them. Like, it feels like he was, like, how do you say it? I don't know, like, scorned or something. Like, I feel like the right word hasn't come to me yet, but, like, somebody who, like, I really, really like her, and I want to, like, be with her, but she rejected me, so I'm gonna, like, be her friend, but not let her know that I still actually have all these feelings for her. But then, because all of that is suppressed, it builds, like, almost like I wouldn't say hatred, but like sort of a mean feeling toward her at the same time. His role was to make sure they didn't go anywhere. And I do still feel like he did it to help himself. And right when I flip this card, it's the Eight of Swords reversed. He did it to get himself out of something, and I don't know what. I don't even know what that could be. If you join with us, you'll be off the hook. This is your strength. Six of Pentacles reversed. It's one-sided. You get off the hook. They don't. But you get off the hook. Knight of Wands reversed. Go ahead and do this. It's reckless, but you'll be free. You'll be free. Oh, you don't have to. His role was to make sure yeah, Judgment in reverse. Okay, this is like, make sure that they're there to receive their judgment. Make sure they do not go anywhere. But it's also like him being a fool. Like, I didn't use good judgment. I didn't realize how serious this was. Did not realize that it was going to go this far. Like, he might have thought, like, oh, I just think they're going to get beat up or something. Not literally killed. 9, 10, 9. 9 ones reversed. Yeah. But for some reason, he fell up against something too. Like, it's almost like I wouldn't say no because, oh, the Empress and the Emperor. With the High Priestess. And I was about to say, it's almost like he was like, I wouldn't say no because I know, like, that I'm up against something that I can't defeat. So it's like, if you can't beat them, join them type energy. Better you than me. Like, I'm sorry, but wouldn't want to be you. Yeah, his role in all of this was to join the two sides. The two sides of the curtain. The Empress and the Emperor. It was like, I know it's going to get bad. I'm participating anyway. I'm going to join the two sides, as in, I'm going to let the other side know when the girls are home. Okay. I'm going to pause this for a minute and see if I'm going to go on, if I'm going to end this, do another one. I don't know what the heck's going on. I will say JS has a very strange energy. Ooh, okay, I hear you, boo-boo. Okay, so I got my next question. Oh, yeah, I did forget that, didn't I? Yeah, they reminded me of these. Okay, anyway, now I forgot what I was just gonna do. Oh my god, ADHD is a bitch, ain't it? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do JS, his energy towards each of the girls, but not necessarily that night. Okay? So we all know that night, I think it's safe to say he was being deceptive towards the girls. He was kind of turning his back on the girls, betraying them at least in some way. And was being loyal to others over them. Okay, fine, we've established that. Now, what about in general, not that night per se, but just in general, if the girls weren't in this big tiff with whoever, what would be Jack's general energy towards Maddie? Okay, if they weren't, not necessarily that night, but just like, besides everything that was going on with what happened that night, his general energy would be, yeah. Okay, I think Maddie is the one who rejected him. Okay, his general energy towards Maddie was not great. He had some hidden anger or problem with her. And I think it was because of her rejecting him. It's what it feels like. I don't know. In what way did she reject him? I don't know. I'm assuming in a romantic way, but I don't know. Is that all for his general energy towards Maddie? Why was that his general energy? The Star. Yeah. That's, yeah. It was like he secretly wanted to be with her. Or something. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. What was Jack's general energy toward Kaylee? Not necessarily that night, not necessarily with anything to do with what happened that night or what was going on with these other people. General energy towards Kaylee in general. It would be the Emperor, okay. I'm not sure what that means. Almost like a untold story. Three of Swords reversed. Five of Swords reversed. Hold on, what? Maybe it was Kaylee that he had the thing for? High Priestess. Could it be that it was Kaylee that he wanted, and he was jealous of Maddie because she was so close to Kaylee, and he, like, the lovers I got for Maddie could have been Maddie and Kaylee. He felt like, oh my gosh, Kaylee gives her so much attention. She loves her. So this is weird. I know it is. Like, I'm with you. But maybe it's like she loves her so much and gives her so much attention, and Kaylee and okay, and like, I don't mean this in like a like sexual or any kind of inappropriate way, but Kaylee and Maddie were very intimate with each other. Okay, I don't mean that in any kind of funny way, so don't come for me. That is not what I'm saying. I don't mean intimate as in like they're doing each other. I mean like they were just intimate, like they shared everything. They were always together. They knew all of each other's secrets. They slept in the same bed together. They held hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, not anything weird, just very, very close best friends. So it feels like he could have been jealous of that because he wanted one of the girls. I'm not sure which one. Now it's starting to read like Kaylee, but, or maybe that, yeah, something like that. Yeah. It was Kaylee that he wanted. Secretly, maybe. Maybe it wasn't that Kaylee had ever rejected him, but that he secretly wanted her. This is strange. Okay. I mean, there's that dang King of Pentacles coming out again with the Lovers and the Star again. Did I not flip these over from the last time? Could he have wanted both of the girls? That's really weird. If he did, he wanted Kaylee more because here's his energy coming out as the emperor, and then there's the empress here. So it was like, I want to be your emperor. And then there's the heart, the unhappy family, the secrets, the untold story. I secretly want you. You broke my heart. It's like I reconciled and we're cool, but secretly I still want you. I don't know if he ever even expressed that he wanted her, but she was with somebody else. So it doesn't have to be that she rejected him directly. It could be that she rejected him in that way by having another boyfriend. He regrets, in regret that he can't be with her, giving up on her. Like, I know, like maybe he wanted to be with her and then like somebody else got to her first. It kind of gives that energy. I don't know. All right. I think I'm going to end this here for now.